is the Mechanical Monster. I made this beat probably 2008. This is one of my first beats right here. Let me turn it up for y'all. It's about to drop.
Mechanical monster! Look out! Come on, you fool! You want to get trampled?
Woo! Ah.
The mechanical...
Well, pretty much what I'm gonna talk about today is anybody who's out there trying to make beats. Watch my first tutorial beat video. If you don't know anything, like you don't know what you're doing, this beat right here, I did not have a clue of how I I made it, but it got done. And I'm not saying that it's a ill beat, but it's something, and pretty much the way how I did it, for those who know what I'm talking about right now, is I was using Adobe Audition, which is pretty much what I mess with, what I use. What I did is I took a sample from a Superman cartoon, and I just found the loop. I listened to it and I found the loop in there, and I just hit shift and the left key to have the loop play. I'll chop that up, and I'd use that pretty much as my grid for the whole beat. So like I didn't have any like BPM mapping or any of that like for it to be concise. So I just used the loop as like my map. And what I'll do is I'll take my drum machine. I had a Boss Doctor 670, I believe it's called, and I just pound on the drums for like however long the loop section is. It's probably two loop sections, and those were my bars or whatever. And I didn't really know what I was doing because I didn't know too much about bars and beats and BPM and all that other stuff. The reason why I was making this video is to let you guys, don't be discouraged if you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Just read up on it, learn, and don't expect anybody to give you handouts exactly how to do it, because a lot of this stuff is you're gonna learn that it just comes from your own experience, which is like pretty pleasant to come across, like that you can put something together that's really original in the way how you work, your methodology, is that the word, your method in which you make music. So if your method in which you make music is distinct from somebody else, you'll see that in the way that the music is produced and the way how it sounds. So find your own method, and if that method works for you, that's good. But it's always good to explore other methods and to talk to other people to see what type of methods they use, and you could probably incorporate that in your style, in making beats and making songs or writing bars or whatnot. I used to write, the way I used to write before was a lot different to how I write today, I'm not saying that as far as it goes for content, but it just goes on how I go about it when I write it on the paper, like counting the bars in my head while I'm writing it down, or trying to emphasize a certain word. And it some of it may sound a little challenging at first, but as you grow, you'll learn that, and you'll get to that point. And I'm not saying that I'm at a high point or whatever like that. I'm just starting to come into fruition with it. Like I'm just starting to see this now. So it's like, it's kind of interesting when you have these new doors open to you. Like you're in the dark at first, and then like you finally see it's like eureka. But and then once you see that, you start asking more questions. So like, this if this is just to let you guys know, like, keep on doing your thing. If you love music, if you love hip hop, any type of music, jazz, whatever you're trying to do, don't be discouraged about prices or hardware or any of that stuff, because I had a regular M box Casio piano, and that's how I made that beat with with the Boss as well. But like, I could have made it on that Casio, and I made other beats on a cheap Casio, and it's good to start off like that, to let yourself realize that it's never the machine, Never the machine. Don't worry about having an MPC or the latest MIDI keyboard or whatever, a machine native instrument. Those machines are really cool, really good, but that's not what it's about. It's about how you find out your method and your approach in which you make the music, and the significance of finding those methods and how you use those to attack the problem of trying to get your thoughts onto the speakers so that you can replay them. But this is m.c.SkyWalKer. Do check out airviberecords.com. I got the forum up, I got the blog. You guys need to hit those up. It's open to anybody. You can upload pictures or whatnot. You could find my music on there as well. I just would like to hear you guys' thoughts, discuss, talk about life and whatnot. Alright, peace.